world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
Picks it up on the second. Over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone! That was hit hard. Left center field, did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our XBL Match of the Week. I'm No Hummus, and here with me tonight is Mystery Man. How are you doing tonight?
Well, doing good. Excited about the matches of the week. Of course, I'm in the second set here later tonight, so I jumped in here, get it some extra action here, call some games. Got a pretty good matchup here with Dwyenne against Shpludo. What do you think?
Yeah, Dwyenne against Shpludo, like anyone who's been around the league for more than like a few months, Dwyenne, Shpludo. They're both very active members here. And, if there's one thing about these two players, they have a big rivalry with each other. A lot of history between these two. And, our first story here is tell the tape, despite the ranking differences between these two, Shpludo coming in number 3, Dwyenne at number 17. They've played some very even matches the last few seasons. I believe they've either had splits or come very close to splitting each other in both these past few seasons, even when Dwyenne hasn't really performed as best as he could.
Yeah. Dwyenne in general is a confident player. A lot of people really don't like playing Shpludo. It's very difficult to play him. Even some good players I know, they don't like that matchup. It's so difficult. But I think that's going to play to Dwyenne's advantage. It's just that he has the confidence. We can see here with our points here, the pitching from Dwyenne has just really been awesome so far this season. Unfortunately, the bat has been anything but awesome. But with his confidence, Shpludo can be held down at times. He's kind of a funky player. He can go off and score a bunch of runs and run wild if you can keep his running game in check. And Dwyenne likes to run too, so it's good. It's not just going to be Shpludo. It's just going to be a question of can Dwyenne get the runners on base to even run? Because he really has been struggling there. But if he can get runners on base, Dwyenne's not afraid to take off.
Yeah, both of these players, Hall of Famers, they've played each other for years. They both know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they know how to play around that to nullify the effect. Whether it's Dwyenne, his bat, not really being as strong versus Shpludo, just locking in on the base paths, not letting him run all over. So I think it's gonna be really interesting that we just get another chapter of the battle between them. They've been hyping up this match for weeks now, with them finally getting that match of the week. So I'm excited for this matchup, and I'm sure many of us are too.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's roll this puppy.
Yep. So we'll let them know, and we'll see you guys in a minute. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our XBL match of the week. Here we're going to game one here, starting off at Parque Jardineros, the home of the Bob-Ombs, and we'll see how Shpludo defends his home turf here.
Yeah, I would say this slightly favors Shpludo with all those long alleys out there.
Certainly.
But Dwyenne does have quite a bit of speed, so I don't think Dwyenne is afraid to play at this stadium at all. He doesn't mind the larger stadiums. I think he said today he prefers medium to large, so that's actually exactly what this is.
Yeah, the stadium, we saw it in last season's XBL semifinals, how this stadium can really lean into Shpludo's gameplay. Let's see how that affects him here as we get quick 2-0 count and a little bit of a lag spike there. Hopefully it does not omen for things to come. Swing and a miss, 2-2 count. Hits this one into...
Whoa.
We don't even know what's going to happen here. It has to be out number one. It looked like a single to start things off, but we know the server, it just pulled the ball back with the magic magnet, as this looks like it's going to be just down the line for a foul ball.
Yeah, not much power here on the uppers, but does have contact and speed.
Yeah, hopefully he can get to a better start of the season than this, because only hitting 152 and 2 RBIs. As this one's hit with some oomph on it, but it looks like it's going to be well shy of the warning track, because that's going to be its second out of the inning. Junior Donga up to bat here, hitting 261, a home run, and 3 RBIs. Quick 0-2 count here. Catches him looking for out number 3. That was pretty in the zone, but just kind of caught Dwyenne off guard there. We go now into the bottom of the first with the Bob-Ombs looking to get things going.
Yeah, those curveballs, those slow curveballs, they can lull you to sleep. And even a pitch like that seemed like it was awfully hittable. Just that tiny bit of shape to it kind of throws them.
Ooh, nice play from third baseman out number 1. And we saw Dwyenne there shift the infield to bunt. If you weren't here for the semifinals, Shpludo loves using that leadoff batter as with to bunt, get that runner onto first. He's an excellent bunter. And, Dwyenne adjusted to that, as we talked about earlier in the pregame.
Yeah, you almost have to play for the bunt on Shpludo's leadoff hitter, I believe it is. He probably has sprinter and bunter, I think.
Yeah, very tough combo, especially Shpludo just knowing how to get the ball where he wants it when he bunts. And this one's going to go right over the second baseman's head. First hit of the game. And you were saying, Mist?
Yeah, too much plate on that pitch. Shpludo's a good hitter, so you do have to stay on the corners with him.
And that one's going to be grounded to second base. Throws the first in time for round number 3. So we go now to the top of the second. Still 0-0, 4-5-6 up for the Motor Sox.
It's going to be really interesting here, to see if Dwyenne can somehow hold Shpludo down and stay in this ball game.
He definitely can. If I remember correctly, last season there was a game where it was 0-0 up until or it was either 1-0 or 0-0 up until the 9th inning. Almost had him, but Shpludo was just able to eke out a run and just barely get away with a win. So don't be surprised if we see that happen here once again.
Yeah, and to be quite frank, Shpludo would be the first to say it, and did say it, I believe, today. He's really not playing at his best at all right now. So he's coming in here a little bit tentative, I would imagine.
Yeah, a little rusty, Well, he'll get eventually locked into the plate, but if there's a chance for Dwyenne to walk away with a split or even a sweep, it's gonna be now.
Yeah, and another thing is Dwyenne definitely is velo averse at this ego. He much prefers the slower pitchers, which is what Pseudo specializes in. So the matchup in that regard does, certainly is something that Dwyenne likes to see.
Certainly. That one goes right up the middle for a leadoff single. Curveball just left a little too much in the zone. Gets him here. Cutter just goes to diving short second baseman. Now we got runners on first and second. No outs. This is the Bob-omb's first opportunity to get a run on the board. Another one a bit left in the zone here. I think Dwyenne might need to slow things down a little. Collect himself here. As he's gonna bunt it, runner's gonna head for second and third. Safe. So runners advance, but both runners are now in scoring position.
And the pitcher. So you bunt and then you get the pitcher. It's kind of interesting, Amos.
I think a situation like this, runners on first and second, no outs. I guess Pseudo's just betting he can. Oh no!
Oh
well,
my!
I guess that doesn't really hurt him too much because it would have been. Honestly, I think it's better in that situation to put Pseudo back to the base rather than play the base running game with him, because that's a tough game to go against.
Yeah, Moto's got a bit of a break there, and that ball was just not hit far enough. Oh, big single.
Yeah, no man's land there. His runner's gonna head home, turns around, so 1 run scores, making it a 1-0 game as Corbin Carroll lead things off.
And gonna adjust the infield for bunt here.
Runners head for second. Oh, never mind. I thought it looked like he was gonna throw it to second there, but he throws it back to third, ensuring the runner doesn't advance. So low curveball makes it a 2-1 count. Changeup outside 3-1, and I feel like Dwyenne's really getting hurt by this lag right now. Something we talked about in community. Sunday seems to just be a bad time to play sometimes.
Oh, chased.
Ooh.
Ooh, that hurts.
So yeah, certainly. Yeah, great pitch from Dwyenne, getting him to chase that outside changeup. We go down to top the third, 1-0. Corky Dawson up to bat. Solid stats here, only hitting .222 though. And 2 RBI, so a lot of 2s. That's gonna be the Motor Sox first hit of the game, leadoff hit. They say every good rally starts with a hit.
That'd be interesting to see if Dwyenne looks to run here. Has some speed over there. Might have base rounder.
Yeah, I think that's the base rounding treat. And that's gonna be gets out the infield again. So it's a mirrored situation here. Runners on first and second. Can Dwyenne match the same output though? Let's see who else. The pitcher. I'm starting to think they're just gonna play the exact same inning here at this rate. So 2 strikes. You kind of got to be careful with the pitch in this situation because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you give a double play, but you also want to try to move your runners around too.
Yeah, strikeout's not the worst thing there. You have a real hitter up there now.
Yeah. Ooh. Runners go. That's gonna be safe.
Wow.
Hesitation from Pseudo causes runners on second and third, 1 out. Outstanding base running there from the Motor Sox. Some players would give up and maybe try to bring the runners back. He just committed, and the gamble pays off. Runner heads home. Another run heads home, but runner heads back for third. But look at that.
Wow, beautiful play from the Motos to get second base there. Stay out of a double play.
Kinda.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. The catcher seemed to freeze. It might have been a switching issue, Hummus.
Certainly, and now you got the force out all around, but bases loaded. Junior Donga, this is the type of player that you do not want up to bat. And Pseudo, you're wondering, is it better to gamble with Junior Donga, or do you potentially walk a run, try to?
Oh no!
Oh wait, infield. Actually, no, infield flies. So.
He ran on
Oh.
it. I think he didn't know the outs, Hummus. I think he got a little flustered there.
Oh wow. That was a huge blunder by Dwyenne there. That was. I don't know if he just lost, like I said, lost track of the outs or something. But we end the inning there. Bombs only give up one. I think they got away with a huge one right there. But that I would just say that just resets the game, if anything.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say it was a bad swing to begin with, but then he compounded it by, I would assume, not quite aware of the number of outs, was so excited to have a big hitter up there with the bases loaded.
It's a right to third base, throws the first in time for out number 1. Up next, Munitaka Murakami, hitting 1 for 1, 556 and 5 RBIs. As this one's gonna be hard to track, we don't even know what's happening.
Oh boy.
And the ball went past the fielder, but I don't think that was on Dwyenne there. I think he just wasn't able to get to it due to the lag.
Yeah, and I think Pseudo stayed at first because he recognized that there was something wrong there, so he did the gentlemanly thing there and just hung out at first base.
Yeah, definitely always respect for that. And the SMB guys blessed him there by giving him another hit. So now runners on first and second, 1 out. Bobby Witt Jr. up to bat. This one hits softly to B. Booper. Gonna throw to first. Ooh, barely gets him there. Second out of the inning.
No penalty.
Harry Ford up to bat. That was hit into the outfield. Yuppers is able to get it for out number 3. So we go to the top of the 4th. Runners left stranded on second and third, as B. Booper will lead things off.
A massive play there by Yuppers. Good speed out there. Got to that one relatively easily, but that would have been massive trouble if it gets by.
And it looks like he's just going to go for the intentional walk at 3-0. Interesting decision there. I guess maybe he sees the low speed and maybe he'll just try to reset the count here, get a double play.
Yeah, I don't really understand that, but...
And it looks like this could be a bunt. Gets the runner to second now, so runner in scoring position, 1 out for Icky Freely. Oh, Dwyenne just swinging too early there on the curveball. Runner advances to third, though, for a second out of the inning. And looks like it's the intentional walk for Corky Dawson as Linguini comes up to bat here. Interesting decision here to bring the runner, or to intentionally walk the batter. That's going to be hit right to second base. Throws it to first in time for out number 3. So we go bottom the 4th, still 1-1, 7-8-9 up for the Baba Bombs.
Yeah, so far so good for the Motos. Tamale, a classic Motor Sox pitcher. Oh, but it hits her in the foot there. Oh,
ooh, nice recovery. Ooh, create an interesting knuckleball there. Haven't seen that pitch type in a while.
That was one hot tamale, Hummus.
That's for sure. But looks like we'll pause the game here just a second. Looper catches it for out number 2. Kensuke Kondo up to bat. Left fielder here, and it looks like Dwyenne's protecting against the bunt there. See, looking at that speed. So 1-2-3 inning for the Bob-Ombs there. We go to the top of the 5th, still 1-1. Swing and a miss, gets him there for round number 1.
The shortstop, number 9.
Out goes right past the pitcher, gonna be a 1-out single. You know, neither player has really been able to get a strong hit so far. Just a lot of like weak contact past the infield. As we see another one right there.
Yeah, it's pretty much been balls through the middle, and that's been pretty much it.
The right fielder, number 21.
Yeah, but Junior Dongo with the opportunity here. Clutch and RBI here are activated. He ended the inning last time he was up. Let's see if he can rectify that here. Rio count. Challenges. That one drops into the outfield. 1 run's gonna score. Makes it a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and a good idea not to push it there. Did not have second base. Take the run. You got a runner on third. 1 out.
And the bases are loaded now. Pseudo going for the force out here. Oh, I think that was a good pitch of swing, but just couldn't get the reticle on that 0-2 count. Oh, a terrible swing there. Gets him swinging way in the dirt for out number 2. A little bit of a stutter here as we wait to see what happens. Ball 2, 2-0 count. 2-1 count now. Hits this one past the diving shortstop, runner on third. Stays at third, so bases are loaded. Now 3-1. Motor Sox have a chance here to just keep piling on the runs.
A couple Texas Leaguer shots there for the Motos. Scores a couple runs. 3-1 is nice here. Already in the 5th inning.
You know, that's the thing about the curveball. You know, it can be a tough pitch hit, but it's something where if you know how to get in just enough on it, you can just get it out of the infield into those no man's land areas. Rio count now, Corky Dawson. And it's going to be a walk, so runner comes home. Now it's 4-1. Linguini up to bat here. A rare walk for Pseudo.
Oh, right down the middle.
That's one you wish you had back, but you know, Dwyenne scored 3 runs that inning, giving himself a nice solid lead here going to the bottom of the 5th. But it still ain't over, so he's gonna have to continue to keep Pseudo on his toes. As Corbin is able to hit out of the shift there. Jason Dominguez up to bat. Bad ball hitter activates. And that's going to escape the infield also. So runners on first and second, tying run up to bat.
A couple hits on really tight, tough pitches. Babamba's got something going here.
Yeah, RBI hero, a lot of power and contact there. Dwyenne has to be careful here because Pseudo can take it out of the park. And pitcher gets it. Gonna get the...
Chasing.
That was pretty close to a double play there.
I thought the ump was set to ring that player up, but held off.
A little bit in the zone. Doesn't swing for strike one. Outside, 3-1 count. Runners go. Yupper is gonna get under it for the second out of the inning. No, I think if Shpludo doesn't swing there, that's a ball 4. That's gonna be an outside cutter for sure. Ball 1.
Not the first time he's got caught swinging at ball 4 either.
And Hug and Kiss gets it to first in time for out number 3. So crisis averted. We go to the top of the 6th. Still 4-1.
Yeah, Moto's doing everything other than that one play. With the bases loaded, the Moto's really playing a nice game here.
Yeah, even if Dwyenne hasn't been able to get like the nicest hits so far, he's been able to get them when they matter most. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. So a quick second out here. Chuck Yupper's up to bat. As he hits this one into the outfield, I feel like Dwyenne's just kind of having a field day with these curveball singles.
Yeah, he's hit a lot of the front door curveballs that are just like that one where he's trying to hook them back in there, but they're getting hit. Ooh, Harold.
A little close call there. Hug and Kiss picks us up, throws the first in time for out number 1. Ryan Mountcastle up to bat here. As this could be another grounder to the shortstop, throws the first for a second out of the inning. As the pitcher comes up to bat.
Yeah, but bombs are a little bit snake bit. Needs something like a pitcher hit to get going here. Try to reverse the momentum because it is not good right now.
Now batting, number 27.
It looked like Shpludo was trying to get the pinch substitution there, but the hitter doesn't get anything there. So now we'll see who he brings in here. David Bednar.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 50.
A little bit more junk on this pitcher compared to previous ones, as that's going to be a leadoff single to start things for this Motor Sox.
Yeah, specialist out of the pen, but the Motos start off with a nice little single there. That bad speed on first, not looking to pitch run.
Oh, good steal, I think, but pops it up to the pitcher for round number 1.
The third baseman, number 7, Iggy Greeley.
And another hit into no man's land here. That's the thing about the stadium. It's big, but that also means this could be harder for the outfielders to catch up to those short fly balls. And that's going to be caught by right fielder for second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 4.
Oh, right down middle fastball, but just couldn't get enough on it for strike 1. Quick 0-2 count. Oh, runners. Oh, yeah, that.
Is your slugger feeling
I maybe just a bad timing on a steal. Maybe looking to hit and run, but the pitch was so far outside. I don't think he even checked at it.
Yeah, that's definitely a consideration there. Looks like we're gonna stop for a second as we wait for the servers to smooth out here. Dwyenne's, he's making. We talked about how his pitching has been pretty strong this season, and he's already showing it here, only allowing 1 run so far through 6. Pitcher, you gotta pick that up. Went right through the legs. Gonna be a leadoff single.
Yeah, that's a perfect start for the Bombs. Got massive speed on first. Another little... Oh, but Shallow might have bailed. Looked like Shallow. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was shallow outfield there. I didn't get to see it, but the way that center fielder was already right there next to the ball, had to be shallow.
Especially in a big place like this, I don't think that center fielder would have been that far in.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice
Brutal
play there. Yeah, you know, for the Motor Sox, you know, that's just the type of breaks you need if you want to take a split or sweep off of Pseudo here. You know, Miss, have any player hit anything more than a single? It feels like it's just been a barrage.
Oh, something happened, Hummus.
Yeah, we see there that the run on first. Oh no, we might have a disconnect here.
He's just holding the ball. I'm not sure why. Didn't catch it. It landed at his feet. Maybe he thought it was an out. I'm not sure.
Well, Pseudo's not moving. He didn't check like continue the get out the cuts there. So I think he may. Oh, never mind. I was about to say he may have lagged out. I guess. I don't know. Either way, we're in a 2-0 count now. Pitcher up, run on first, no outs. Oh, diving stop from the second baseman gets him there.
Wow. Really good swing from the pitcher there. Got on that nicely, but a great play at second.
And just another single here. It's death by 1,000 singles here.
The center fielder, number 8, Chuck Yuppers.
Strike one, 1-1 count. Hits this one into... Oh.
Happened again.
Maybe Pseudo's experiencing some lag in the outfield there, you know. Definitely would explain why like his players seem to like just stop moving all of a sudden.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen multiple times.
Yeah, we just saw Dwyenne there getting lag, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Pseudo is getting some interference on his end. I always feel like whenever you have both players lagging, whoever's at bat is the one that's going to be at advantage. As this one's hit into the outfield, this one's high. Is it far?
Screened.
It's gone! Grand slam, Motor Sox. Absolute hammered it. That took forever to get there, but once it finally did, just blew this game open. 8-1, Junior Donga.
Yeah, that's the big hitter, and he nailed that one.
I feel like you could have taken a nap and woke up and the ball was still going to be in the air there. But B Booper up to bat now. But you know, this could be the game that the Motor Sox have been looking for. Get their offense finally woken up. You know, it hasn't been pretty, but you know, runs are runs. You gotta take them however you can. Hi-Ho is gonna ground it to first for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Motor Sox holding a very commanding 8-1 lead here. Huggin Kiss gets it, throws the first for first out of the inning.
It's interesting, Hummus. I think in the last about 50 innings, the Motos have only given up a small, tiny handful of runs. Going back to the last few games that we've seen come across the wire.
Yeah, no, we saw... Oh, no.
Spiked it.
Yeah, spiked it, went past the second baseman, you know, kind of rare. It's kind of a rare play there, you see, you know. And that's part of the game, you know, that sometimes if you do the step off and throw, the pitcher will whiff, but, you know, Pseudo unable to take advantage.
It seems like you rarely see that at second base, usually first, but definitely chunked that ball right into the ground.
And as we were speaking, Shpludo gets his second run of the game. Looks like this is going to be it for Tamale. Brings in Mr. Clean. Good call, I think, from Dwyenne here. You're in the bottom of the eighth. You don't want to give Shpludo any momentum here. You want to try to shut him out as quickly as possible.
Wow, really chased on that one, a bit antsy. Oh, and that's a monster double play.
Ends the inning, ends any resemblance of a rally, as Iggy Freely will lead things off here in the top of the ninth. That one goes right past the second baseman, unable to jump for it, so a leadoff single for the Motor Sox. Gonna just try to put on any insurance runs he can here. Because we've seen in all leagues, it doesn't matter what your lead size it is. If the game is still going, you can lose it.
And Dawson just missed that puppy. Oh, wow, and then we got another. Wow, really tough to outfield it here. And now it's...
Oh no. I don't know what's happening with Shpludo there, but he just gave up a run on what looked like a routine fly ball. May have been some bad lag there, we don't know, but either way, just a game to forget here if you're Shpludo.
Yeah, and this isn't a player that can't play the outfield either, so you know it's just all lag and crud.
Definitely. It's fortunate to see, but at the end of the day, both of these players had the same lag, so Dwyenne just was able to take advantage of it here in this game.
Yeah, it's so interesting how much the way this crops up. I mean, I just played a couple games right before I came on here. Had no problems at all. Played earlier today. Had no problems at all. And sometimes it seems like it's which server you're on. Sometimes it's maybe which area of the country. And, I don't know.
Yeah, so all we can do is speculate at this point, as Carroll's able to get it for a second out of the inning. That was a pretty long fly ball. Had some home run potential on it. Pitcher misses the pitch. Looks like Dwyenne is just going to end the inning there as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Maybe both players just want to get out of this game. Maybe get a reset for game 2. As we see a pretty big whiff there for strike 1. One two count here. Mr. Clean came in last inning to prevent the Bob-ombs from gaining any momentum. Now he looks to get the final 3 outs here to close out game 1 of Match of the Week. Pitcher up, David Bednar. Looks like the pitcher's gonna bunt here. Even a clean bunt that got pretty close to being a hit there, missed.
Yeah.
Even if he was just
He's
putting
trying
the game
to throw it
to
down the middle. He can't even do that.
getting the outside roll there is gonna end the game. Final score 10-2. Motor Sox just coming out to a roaring victory here. I think they may have what was their run total going to this game? It was something not pretty. Let's see, where are the Motor Sox at? Motor Sox only had 11 runs going into this game, 2-8, and they scored 10 here, so nearly doubled their run output on the season.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough loss for Shpludo, but I will say that Dwyenne really hit the ball a lot better than he has been, so you got to give the Motos credit there for putting together pretty good offense, even though, well, there was the one big bomb even, so, a lot of good singles, the one big bomb.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break here real quick as we get into game two. Maybe give both players a chance to reset their game and hopefully, have a cleaner game going into this next one. So sit tight and don't go anywhere. right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Game 2 of our XBL Match of the Week. If you're just tuning in, the Motor Sox came out with a dominating 10-2 win, but now we switch back to their home turf here, and we'll see if they can complete the sweep and continue what seems to be a hot streak for them. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Thanks to people pointing that out in the chat.
Yeah, this could be a totally different game here. We'll have to see. Okay, we're looking from Shpludo's perspective here.
Yep, they switch streams in between. Hopefully this limits the lag that both players had as we get into our first out of the game here. So on the mound here is Quentin Dong, just a overall well-rounded player there. As that one's gonna get right past the diving second base, first hit of the game. We'll see if Shpludo is able to get things going here. Wasn't really able to put a lot of oomph on the ball last game.
Yeah, appears to be the same velo that we saw.
Ooh.
Oh my, nice dig over there by Donga.
You were saying?
I was saying I think it's the same probably 70 velo that Tamale had, but a slightly different arsenal.
Right. Swing and miss gets him swinging down low for a first out of the inning. Chuck Yuppers up to bat. Ooh, nice dive from third baseman there. All one makes it a 1-1 count. And third baseman's gonna pick it up again for third out of the inning. We go to top of the second, still 0-0. Another hit to second baseman. I feel like second base has, in both games, has picked up a lot of ground balls here.
Yeah, been a lot of nice dives over there too.
Ooh. Some power in that swing, but it goes well foul for strike one.
Yeah, and you can see from this perspective, anyone who maybe hasn't played the game or is new to the game, these side armors with that cut fastball can really be tough. And we've already seen a few cases of Shpludo chasing well out of the zone as that ball whips across.
Certainly.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 6.
That's gonna hook foul for strike one. Runner goes here. This is gonna...
It's gonna fall.
No, it's not. Yuppers
my.
sliding
Wow.
catch.
Somebody grabbed that highlight. What a play by Yuppers.
Good old bucket grab there. Had to really reach out for that one as we get our first out of the inning.
Yeah, and we do know that Dwyenne prides himself on defense, so Yuppers has been out there cleaning up all series, making nice plays out there in center field.
You know, defense can really be random at times. So, you know, being able to lock in on the, like, whenever you can and just make those strong plays is really nice for, you know, your odds of winning a game.
Yeah, especially against someone like Shpludo, these momentum type players, Ed, Shpludo, maybe Spliff Star, they can really put the pedal to the metal on you when they get a couple good things to happen for themselves, and a defensive play can just take that right away from you.
Oh, and that just goes past the infield, and you know, despite the outfield playing shallow, wasn't able to take advantage.
Yeah, that was Air Mandy there at shortstop. She got off the ground, but was still at least a foot or two short.
Something I noticed here for Dwyenne is he's with his infield shifts and the way he's pitching, he's been able to keep Pseudo from just taking advantage of his speed with the bunt and forcing Pseudo to like really make contact.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Pseudo wants there is when you bring them in, there's a lot of room up the middle as the middle infielders are kind of pinched forward. Gets another little hit.
And just like that, bases are loaded for the Bob-ombs opportunity to get themselves a nice lead here in the top of the third.
Yeah, and here's that momentum we were talking about. The Bob-ombs love momentum.
Dwyenne moving in the infield, that's kind of risky, but I guess he feels confident in his pitch style. Let's see if it pays off here. And it does. Double play at home and first.
Yeah, exactly what the Motos were looking for, and Pseudo got sucked into a low pitch that he couldn't elevate.
Great play there. But 1 run is going to score, 2 runs are going to score, and Bob-ombs take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third.
Wow, pretty gutsy hit there, Hummus, after being deflated on that double play. Still able to snag 2 RBIs.
Yeah, that's what it takes at this level. You can't let yourself be down and let the mental game get you if you don't capitalize on every single opportunity, because you never know when the next one's just right around the corner. But we get 2 quick groundouts here in the bottom of the third. Quentin Donga up to bat. Hits this one to short. Throws the first in time for round number 3. So we go to top of the fourth. Still 2-0. Harry Ford up to bat. And that one hooks foul, 0-1 count. This one kind of close, just past the shortstop for a leadoff single. Pseudo is starting to get more of those hits. Not a fast runner on first, but don't be surprised if he still tries to do something.
Wow, monster hitter there at the plate, and he does the Motos a favor by bunting out.
Oh, but he steals. And Dwyenne, maybe because Pseudo hasn't really attempted a stolen base in a while, fell asleep there. And as a result, runner on second. And now he goes for the intentional walk, trying to get the double play here with Shota Imanaga. And that's going to go right past the infield. Bases loaded now, 1 out.
No, that's a good time to play shallow. With a runner on side, I just kind of noticed it because I don't play shallow ever. But
I'm with you there.
If you get the ground ball, you can stop that runner from coming home pretty easily.
And we see there the second baseman was unable to get to the bag and quickly enough, not able to get double play. But they're still able to end the inning, only giving up a run. Go to the bottom of the fourth, now 3-0.
Yeah, if I'm the Motos, I'm pretty happy right now. I really haven't done anything. Pseudo has kind of had that little run of momentum. 3 runs is not that bad.
It's definitely not the worst situation to be in, but with no hits so far, Dwyenne is really going to want to get things going soon.
And this pitcher's kind of feeling it right now.
Oof. I think Dwyenne needs to slow down here. 25 pitches, and we're right about to, or almost end the fourth here, as he gets his first hit of the night. Or of the game, I should say. That's going to hit right to second base for a third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4 inning. We go to the top of the fifth. As this one's hooked left, it is high, it is far.
It's gone.
It's gone. Solo shot hits the wall out there, and that's going to be make it a 4-0 game.
Yeah, Dominguez really leaned in at the perfect timing to yank that ball. It's not that deep at Moto down the line, so cleared it by about 30 yards.
Shortstop makes a dive, throws to the first. Out number 1. Mojo back up for the starter. But Pseudo finding, getting more comfortable at the plate here, I think, as, you know, both players haven't been interrupted by lag. We'll see if Dwayne's able to respond back soon as we get into his half of the inning. Ando gets it for first out of the inning.
Seeing some pretty good contact. Booper hit the ball really well there, hard at second. That was a good swing, but can't seem to get started here.
And Bobby Witt Jr. catches for out number 3. Top of the 6th, 4-0. Brandon Lowe up to bat. That's going to be a leadoff single. That was close to not being one.
Yeah, this is kind of the opposite of last game. It seems like the Bombs are the ones that are getting those Texas leaguers and those grounders, and Motos are hitting the ball at people.
And that's going to be a bunt. Pitcher is able to get it. Throws the first, but runner advances to third as Shota Imanaga comes up to bat. Looks like the infield is going to come in for the bunt to protect against it.
What a play.
Nice defense there from the Motor Sox, allowing him to run a little bit just to keep him from being able to run back. And, you know, that prevented a run.
Yeah, he dared him to turn around and just really timed that well. That is really difficult to do.
And, you know, while we were speaking there, Pseudo is able to steal 2 bases and is able to get a run here. So 2 stolen bases end up leading towards another run for the Bombs, making a 5-0 game.
That feels like the 10th to 15th rounder up the middle already in this series. That's been the play.
Yeah, both players just not getting strong contact on the curveball, but getting good enough, it seems. Runner goes, but safe with that speed.
Yeah, Moto's falling asleep at the switch, more concentrated on the batter than anything right now.
I don't think he was aware of the play there. His catcher just didn't have a good enough arm there. So another run off of 2 steals for the Bombs. Runner's gonna head for second, and looks like this will end the inning. So we go to the top of bottom of the 6th, 6-0. Bombs pulling away slowly here. Dwayne's gonna need to try to wake up, get some of those hits that he got from game 1 if he wants to make a comeback.
The one good thing for the Motos at this point is he's got some house money with that big win in the first game. So now, just relax, try to get something going if you can, but you know, if nothing else, you've got a nice split here.
Definitely. Shortstop gets it, throws to the first for the 3rd out of the inning, so we go to the top of the 7th. 6-0. So we see Spray Kruger coming up to pitch here, coming out of the bullpen for the Motor Sox. First pitch just hit into foul territory. Catcher might have to dive. Oh, tough dive. Hate to see it. It's this one right up the middle for first hit of the inning. Pitcher's gonna make a close call safe. So another steal for the Bob-ombs here. You didn't really see a whole lot of steals from them in game one. Maybe they're a bit flustered from the score, but now that they're in control here, they're being a lot more aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah, even ignoring the lag, game one just seemed like one of those games for the Bombs where, you know, we've all had them where it just seems like you're snake bit. There's nothing, everything seems to go wrong.
And that's going to be a walk here. As Bobby Witt Jr. up to bat, runners on first and second, no outs. This one's going to be hit to center field. As that's going to be caught for the first out of the inning. Runners are heading for second and third. Safe at third, safe at second. Oh no, Dwyenne. Going for the walk here. So the potential winning run in Brandon Lau up to bat, 2 for 3 so far. And that goes right past infield. Runners on third, head home. 1 run will score. And the runner will hold, so bases loaded. Winning run on first base. Third baseman picks it up, though. This looks like it can end the inning, and it will. Double play. We go to the bottom of 7th. Now 7-0.
Yeah, Moto's looking for any kind of spark here.
And that's the thing about Shpludo's play style. You know, unless you're really locked into that curveball, it can be hard to consistently do good on it. You know, you have some games like game 1 where everything just goes through. You're able to get it right. And, you know, game 2 you don't change anything, but you know, just the nature of the curveball, it could just be a much tougher pitch to hit.
Yeah, and this pitcher, he got going pretty early, and it just seems like he could do no wrong at this point.
Yeah, pitching himself a great game so far in the top of the 8th. That's gonna be first out already. Caught by the pitcher. Yeah. Second base picks it up for a second out of the inning. As Corbin Carroll comes up, the sprinter bunner. That goes right past the pitcher. And you know, we used to see Shpludo just almost aim for that bunt with that player every single time, but I guess he knows Dwyenne is locked into that player, so he just doesn't go for the bunts. He's go for the steal though, because that's gonna be another steal here for the Bob-ombs. It looks like that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-0 still. Motor Sox looking for a miracle here.
Got a curveball down the middle, put a charge into it, but it's been one of those games where it's always a little bit short.
You know, Miss, I think we could summarize this series as it's been one of those games for both of these teams.
That's true. You'd rather have that than you know. I like to see a split on match of the week. You want to see them both come away with something, and I think that's what we're probably going to see here. But like you said, both of them were completely flat in one of the 2 games, and it's tough to work with that.
Yeah, it's one of the things that stinks, but you know, you can't. It's hard to ever be really upset with the split. You know, maybe some players you have like a certain expectation for when you look at your schedule, but you know, split is way better than getting swept, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially early in the season, Hummus. The split's not going to hurt.
Definitely.
Either one of these players. It's you know, a nice series to get out of the way. You come away with a W, and a W is a W.
You know, both players had offensive showings in their respective games. Maybe for both players to help them wake up a bit, get their offenses going. And that's going to be called for a third out of the inning, so we go to the bottom of the 9th. Motor Sox need 7 to extend the game.
Yeah, and Imanaga's looking for the complete game.
Yeah, only has given up 3 hits so far. We'll see if he's going to be able to complete it here. On fire, only at 51 pitches. Wow. If we want to point at something for why the Bob Bombs were able to dominate on the mound is because of keeping that very low pitch count, getting Dwyenne to swing at a lot of not so good pitches.
Yeah, it never hurts to keep that pitch count down.
Second out of the inning here, so one more before we get a split on our hands here. Game continues.
Last call for the Motor Sox.
Junior Donga, he put the nail in the coffin last game. Let's see if he can continue the game here. Look at that, he does. Runner's gonna round third, head home, and it looks like the Motor Sox will keep the game going and at least come away with a run. Look at that.
A bit of a cavalier placement there by this pitcher who had a chance for a shutout and now pays the price, but he'll take the W if he could just get out of here.
Yeah, I think in this situation when you're down too many runs, it's always nice just to get the extra run or two. You know, it helps your run differential in the end. You never know what run ends up being the difference for you.
And you never want to get shut out, so.
Of course. Especially on Match of the Week.
Exactly. Even with a W in your pocket, you don't want to get shut out.
And even more especially when you factor in the history between these two players. And that's going to be a looking pitch. Look at that ump go. Strike 3 call. Good night. Bob Bombs win here. Taking the series back, making a split.
Yeah, completely unnecessary blue rubbing it in there, but at the end of the day, we've got ourselves a nice, tidy little split here, Hummus.
Yeah, definitely. Both players here, you know, showed out in their respective games. Game 1, Dwyenne won 10-2. Here we saw a 7-1 victory. You know, congrats for both players. You know, they both showed up. And, you know, hopefully for both players, they can take away some positives from their series and, you know, maybe get some momentum going as they face later opponents.
Yeah, absolutely. Good series to both players. We saw some sportsmanship. We saw some crazy lag. We saw some really nice plays in the field. We saw the big bomb, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. You know, for like when you consider these splits, whoever I'd say has like the worst record in the moment, that's probably who stands to benefit a little more from it. So I think for now, Dwyenne is definitely be more happy with getting the split here as compared to Shpludo, you know, who finished in the I think he was number 5, number 4 last season, went to the semifinals, and now he's kind of had a slow start to the season. But, you know, like we said earlier, it's early season. There's still at least a good month left of games to be played. So you just got to figure out what's not working and, you know, go from there.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I think, you know, that being said, I think we can wrap up the stream. Give you missed a little break before you're set now at 9 p.m.
Yeah, I'll just circle the wagons here and get excited for a big matchup with the Flower Bombs. Going to be a really tough opponent. I'm going to do a little hitting after I pop off here just to try to get a little bit of better feel than I had earlier today. And you never know, maybe I can turn it back on.
Yeah, you know, let's hope that you and Teflon have a nice series here at 9 p.m. But, you know, that being said, I think it's time we wrap things up. Any final words missed?
No, just a good night of baseball so far. It's going to continue. I do think we'll see a good match here between myself and the Flower Bombs. I certainly would be happy with a split. He's a top player and possibly the best player along with Black Coffee, a few others in AAA right now. So it's a good matchup.
You know, all these are looking competitive now. So that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Get your games in and, you know, stick around and come back here in 30 minutes. Take care and have a good night.